A detail that you're going to find represented throughout every trend for the season is the idea of transparency. So whether that be lace detail or a sheer overlay over a floral, you're going to see a lot of transparent layers. It could be showing your skin, it could just be a layer over the top of something else. It's a very ethereal feel, and it gives almost the illusion of a 3D effect when it's on pattern. It's really, really interesting. In order to explain it best over video, I wanted to show it to you with white on white, because I feel that white always is a basic that you could have in your closet, and it's something that you need to replace each season. So this is a modern way for you to replace it into your closet for spring. This is an Acris Punto top that I've already showed you when I paired it with the Marigold Piazza Sempione pant, but I love the fact that it has a loud polka dot detail that's shown through only because of the transparency. So this is a very casual, easy piece that could go from spring into winter very, very easily layered with different pieces, and I love it back to in the middle of summer, just white on white. You could do this out to dinner by pairing it with a heel, okay? I'm matching my cream and my white, by the way, totally okay, with a little crossover detail, or I could do it back to a little sneaker and run around to the grocery. I love this easy pieces that makes you seem really modern, but it's just to throw on. I also really like this Jonathan Simka idea. This one has a little bit more of a body conscious feel. It has the ruffle detail on the sleeve, which is prevalent, which we just talked about, and it continues your waistline in the back for you without having to tuck in. So this is a really great easy piece that you just can throw on without having to worry about the proportions of your figure. And if you paired this back to jeans, it would look nice and finished, again with a sneaker or a mule, or you could do this back to a black culotte and go out to dinner. This piece by Acris is wonderful, especially if you like to cover your arm, because it's the light sheer fabric over the arm, so it gives you that cover without being too heavy in the summer. A great travel piece, as you could wear this multiple different ways. And the sheer overlay is over this knit t-shirt feel underneath. So you don't really notice a sheer or the transparency until you start to move and the air catches it and it lifts up every now and then. Very sophisticated, easy way of wearing it. It also can be worn with white or with jeans, but I like pairing it with khaki because it just makes it seem a little bit more casual, so it brings this what would assume be a more elevated piece in today. And you could bear this back to that little block mule for a really interesting modern look that can kind of go anywhere, the Manolo Blahnik or the sneaker, okay? I also really love the simple, the cleanness of this feel, because you can also layer white on white with a laser cut handbag. This little cinch bag actually gives you the illusion of transparency with their laser cuts, which I think is really interesting. So it almost plays on the shirt really, really well. White on white as a layer with shoes, accessories, and clothes is always chic and very timeless. Another way of doing transparency would be with something like what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a laser cut knit sweatshirt by Trouvé for $99. Very inexpensive and a really easy way for you to be able to layer or work with something that gives you that look of transparency when you're still in cold weather. So right now it's still cold. You could wear this with a long sleeve white, a long sleeve black underneath it to show the laser cut, and a jacket, and you get that feel. But then as you go into summer, I could layer this with nothing, which I'm doing now, and then do a little jean short. So you could kind of make it work with whatever. It's a little more of a casual feel, but I like that it has so much energy. This is another piece that I feel like I would wear a lot of. This is by Mary Conejo. It's a new designer that Nordstrom is carrying, and it's almost like a cheesecloth. So if you live in warm climates all year round, this would be a really easy jacket for you to layer and bring, because you could layer a long sleeve underneath it when it is a little bit chilly. But in the summer, when you want to have a layer but you don't want to be hot from all the lining, you could have this really airy piece that would match anything. I love that you have this bomber feel in the back, or this little cinch detail in the back, but you have a really elegant, very clean ruffle in the front. So it has energy and it has pizzazz for you, but it really is effortless. You just zip it up. And then last but not least, of course, we're going to show you a dress. It's what's easier than a dress. This is a little C by Chloe cotton little throw-on dress, washable. You could bleach this if you get a stain on it. And I love the transparency is shown through here. It almost has a feel of that literal floral pattern that we talked about earlier, so I like that it plays on that. You almost could put this back to a little floral slide or a fun floral handbag, but again, it's something that you could pull out not this spring, but next spring and the spring after, and it'd be timeless. It gives you that transparency in the cutout, but it's very, very subtle. These are all basics to add into your closet. So when you're thinking about what to add for spring, don't just think about the trend pieces to add for spring, but think about the base pieces that will make them work. So those khaki pants that I keep on showing, or like a simple little white tee like this Acros polka dot, those are things that are energetic and fun, but then make all the other trends work. So have fun with the white on white, and then think about what you need to add in so that you're able to have this base that makes everything work.